Life often teaches us that timing is everything. There are moments when we feel ready for a breakthrough, prepared to step into a season of abundance, yet circumstances seem to delay what we have been anticipating. It is in these moments of waiting that understanding the principle of divine timing becomes essential. Not everything unfolds according to our personal schedule, and not every opportunity will arrive at the moment we desire. However, the beauty of this timing lies in its perfect alignment with the plan that is greater than our own understanding. Every delay, every pause, and every season of waiting carries within it a purpose. It is shaping, molding, and preparing us for the blessing that is coming. When we begin to embrace patience, we start to see that what is meant for us cannot be taken away, and what is truly intended for our lives will arrive precisely when we are ready to receive it fully, without being overwhelmed or unprepared. Trusting this process is not always easy, but it is necessary for growth, clarity, and the fulfillment of our highest potential. During the periods of waiting, it is common to feel doubt, frustration, or even fear. These emotions are natural, yet they can cloud our vision and make us question whether the anticipated blessing will ever arrive. It is during these challenging times that cultivating faith becomes essential. Faith acts as a bridge between our present reality and the moment of fulfillment. It is the quiet confidence that despite what we see or feel, there is a greater plan unfolding in our favor. Patience is not passive, it is an active trust, a commitment to remain steadfast while preparing our hearts, minds, and spirits for the opportunities ahead. In every delay, there is an invisible hand orchestrating events, guiding circumstances, and opening doors at precisely the right moment. Understanding this truth allows us to navigate life with a sense of peace, knowing that we are not missing out, nor are we being ignored. Every season of preparation strengthens us, hones our character, and ensures that when the blessing comes, we are not only ready to receive it, but also to use it wisely and responsibly. Recognizing divine timing requires a shift in perspective. Instead of viewing waiting as a setback or a loss, it is helpful to see it as a season of growth, preparation, and alignment. The blessings that come too early may be squandered or misunderstood, while those that arrive too late may be met with missed opportunity. Therefore, patience and awareness are critical. By trusting the process, remaining diligent, and staying focused on our purpose, we align ourselves with the rhythm of life, allowing the right people, opportunities, and resources to converge at precisely the right moment. When we embrace this understanding, life's delays transform into lessons, and every pause becomes an essential part of our journey. The key is to remain steadfast, trust the timing of life, and be prepared to step boldly into the blessings that have been promised and are now on their way. Faith is more than simply believing that good things will happen. It is the courage to act in alignment with that belief, even when the outcome is not immediately visible. True faith is demonstrated through persistent effort, unwavering commitment, and the willingness to step forward when circumstances seem uncertain. It is the conviction that every positive action, no matter how small, contributes to the unfolding of a greater plan. Faith in action requires us to move beyond mere hope and words, translating our trust into tangible choices that reflect our confidence in the promises of life. Every time we choose integrity over convenience, perseverance over resignation, or compassion over indifference, we are planting seeds that will grow into meaningful results. These seeds, nurtured by consistent action and guided by trust, eventually blossom into the blessings we seek, reminding us that faith is most powerful when paired with intentional movement. The practice of faith transforms waiting into purposeful activity, allowing us to participate actively in the realization of our goals. Living by faith also involves making decisions that align with our values and higher purpose, even when those decisions require courage and sacrifice. It is the willingness to take steps that may be uncomfortable, to stand firm in difficult situations, and to act with confidence despite uncertainty. Faith in action does not guarantee a life without obstacles or challenges. Rather, it provides the strength to navigate those obstacles with hope and determination. By demonstrating faith through action, we create momentum that attracts favorable circumstances and opportunities. The energy of our belief, expressed through tangible steps, communicates to the universe that we are prepared to receive the rewards that correspond to our efforts. Faith transforms potential into reality, bridging the gap between intention and outcome. Each deliberate action inspired by faith strengthens our ability to persevere, reinforces our trust in the journey, and positions us to recognize and embrace the blessings that are already on their way. The power of faith is magnified when it is persistent and resilient. Momentary bursts of belief are not enough. Lasting impact comes from a continuous practice of trusting and acting. Faith in action requires daily choices that reflect confidence, hope, and commitment to a higher purpose. Small acts of discipline, patience, and kindness build the foundation for greater achievements. Even in times of doubt or difficulty, maintaining action in alignment with belief ensures that we remain connected to the flow of opportunity and favor. It is through this consistent practice that faith becomes more than an abstract concept. It becomes a living force that transforms circumstances, empowers decisions, and ultimately manifests blessings. By choosing faith in action, we participate in the unfolding of a greater story, one in which persistence, courage, and trust converge to bring about meaningful results and lasting fulfillment. Gratitude is more than a simple feeling of thankfulness. It is a powerful practice that has the ability to transform our perception of life and unlock new opportunities. When we intentionally focus on what we already have, we shift our attention from what is lacking to the abundance that surrounds us. This shift in perspective creates a fertile ground for blessings to enter, because our hearts and minds become receptive to positive possibilities. A grateful attitude not only nurtures contentment, but also strengthens resilience, allowing us to face challenges without despair. Every act of appreciation, no matter how small, contributes to a cycle of favor, opening doors that may have seemed closed or hidden. By expressing gratitude consistently, we invite the energy of abundance into our lives, and this energy often manifests in ways we could not have anticipated, creating opportunities for growth, fulfillment, and joy. Practicing gratitude requires mindfulness and awareness. It is not enough to acknowledge the blessings that are obvious or easily seen. True gratitude involves recognizing the subtle ways in which life supports us every day. It is found in the lessons learned from difficult experiences, the guidance received during uncertain times, and the small acts of kindness that others extend toward us. By acknowledging these everyday blessings, we cultivate a mindset that attracts even greater favor. Gratitude is also a form of spiritual alignment. It connects us with the deeper purpose of life and reinforces the understanding that nothing we receive is merely by chance. This practice transforms ordinary moments into meaningful experiences and fosters a heart that is open to receiving more, creating a natural flow of positive energy that draws blessings into our path. The act of giving thanks also has a profound effect on our relationships and interactions with others. When we express genuine appreciation, it strengthens bonds, builds trust, and encourages collaboration. People are naturally drawn to those who demonstrate gratitude because it reflects humility, awareness, and a recognition of shared value. This openness not only enriches our personal connections, but also expands the network of opportunities that may come our way. Gratitude becomes a multiplier of favor, amplifying the positive effects of our actions and creating an environment where blessings can flourish. It teaches patience, nurtures contentment, and reinforces the understanding that abundance is not solely measured by material gain, but by the richness of experiences, relationships, and growth. Ultimately, gratitude opens doors because it shifts the focus from scarcity to abundance, from expectation to appreciation, and from limitation to possibility. By practicing gratitude daily, we cultivate a life of awareness and receptivity, preparing ourselves to recognize and embrace the blessings that are already present and those that are yet to come. This practice transforms ordinary moments into extraordinary opportunities, creating a pathway for fulfillment, joy, and success. Gratitude is not merely a response to receiving, it is an active choice that amplifies favor, draws opportunities, and aligns us with the natural flow of life, ensuring that we are always ready to receive the blessings that are prepared for us. Limiting mindsets are often the invisible barriers that prevent us from stepping into the fullness of our potential. They are formed through past experiences, fear of failure, or repeated negative messages we have internalized over time. These thought patterns can convince us that certain opportunities are unattainable, that our efforts will not bear fruit, or that we are undeserving of the blessings we seek. Breaking these mental barriers begins with awareness. We must first recognize the beliefs that are holding us back and confront them honestly. Awareness alone, however, is not enough. It must be accompanied by intentional action and a willingness to replace limiting thoughts with empowering ones. By challenging old narratives, we create space for growth, new perspectives, and breakthroughs that align with our true purpose. The moment we shift our mindset, we begin to perceive possibilities instead of obstacles, and doors that once seemed closed now appear open. Changing the way we think requires courage, persistence, and self-compassion. It is not a process that happens overnight, nor is it free from setbacks. There will be times when doubt resurfaces or old fears try to reclaim control. During these moments, resilience becomes essential. Resilience allows us to maintain focus on what is possible rather than what has failed in the past. It encourages us to view mistakes as lessons rather than proof of inadequacy, and it empowers us to continue moving forward even when outcomes are uncertain. By cultivating a mindset that embraces growth, learning, and possibility, we begin to attract circumstances, people, and opportunities that reflect this new perspective. Our thoughts shape our actions, and our actions in turn shape the life we experience. The process of breaking limiting mindsets is therefore both transformative and practical, equipping us to recognize and seize the blessings that were always within reach. Surrounding ourselves with positive influences further reinforces the shift in mindset. Engaging with people who encourage growth, seeking knowledge that expands our understanding, and immersing ourselves in inspiring messages help to replace old patterns with empowering beliefs. In addition, affirming our value, purpose, and capability on a regular basis strengthens our confidence and reinforces the belief that we are capable of achieving what we set our minds to. A mindset of abundance, rather than scarcity, allows us to approach challenges with creativity and courage, opening the door for solutions that we might otherwise overlook. Limiting beliefs thrive in isolation, doubt, and fear, but a mindset grounded in possibility, faith, and intentional focus dismantles these barriers and invites transformation. Ultimately, breaking limiting mindsets is a journey of self-discovery, empowerment, and intentional growth. It requires honesty, courage, and the commitment to align our thoughts with the truth of our potential. As we release beliefs that confine us, we create space for opportunity, favor, and blessings to flow into our lives freely. The new perspective gained through this process not only enhances our ability to achieve goals, but also strengthens our resilience, broadens our vision, and prepares us to embrace the abundance that life is ready to offer. By actively challenging limiting thoughts and replacing them with empowering beliefs, we step fully into the life we were designed to live, fully equipped to recognize and receive the blessings that are already on their way. Opportunities are often presented in ways that are subtle or unexpected, and the ability to seize them depends largely on our level of preparation. Being prepared does not mean knowing every detail in advance or having complete control over circumstances. Rather, it is about cultivating the skills, mindset, and discipline that allow us to recognize and act on favorable situations when they arise. Life has a way of testing our readiness, presenting challenges that seem ordinary or even inconvenient, yet within them lies the potential for significant growth and breakthrough. Each task we approach with diligence, each responsibility we fulfill with integrity, and each moment we commit to learning something new is a step toward being fully equipped for the opportunities that are waiting for us. Preparation meets opportunity when consistent effort and readiness intersect with the right timing, creating the conditions for success that cannot be manufactured by chance alone. Preparation also involves mental and spiritual readiness. It requires developing clarity of purpose, cultivating resilience, and maintaining a mindset that is open to possibilities rather than limited by fear or doubt. When we prepare our hearts and minds, we are able to recognize opportunities that others might overlook or dismiss. Every small effort we make in personal growth, discipline, and learning contributes to building a foundation upon which larger blessings can be realized. Even when immediate results are not visible, consistent preparation strengthens our character and refines our perspective, allowing us to approach challenges with confidence and wisdom. In this sense, preparation is not merely a practical exercise, it is a form of spiritual stewardship, ensuring that we are ready to receive and manage the abundance that is destined for us. Opportunities often come in disguise, appearing as challenges, responsibilities, or unexpected changes. Those who are prepared are able to see the potential within these moments and take decisive action. Conversely, lack of preparation can lead to missed chances, frustration, and the feeling that life's favorable moments have passed by. Preparation requires patience and intentionality. It demands that we remain diligent even when results are not immediately apparent. By focusing on continuous improvement, cultivating necessary skills, and aligning our actions with our goals, we position ourselves to respond effectively when opportunity arrives. This proactive approach transforms ordinary circumstances into platforms for growth, opening doors to achievements and blessings that would otherwise remain inaccessible. Ultimately, the principle that preparation meets opportunity highlights the importance of readiness in every aspect of life. It is a reminder that blessings are not solely determined by chance, but by the combination of diligence, foresight, and perseverance. By taking responsibility for our growth, honing our abilities, and approaching life with intentional focus, we ensure that we are able to recognize and embrace the opportunities that are prepared for us. Every act of preparation multiplies our potential, strengthens our ability to respond to life's challenges, and positions us to fully receive the rewards of our effort. When preparation aligns with opportunity, the result is breakthrough, success, and fulfillment that reflects both our dedication and the readiness of our hearts to embrace what is destined to come. Generosity is a principle that extends far beyond the simple act of giving. It is a mindset and a lifestyle that opens channels of favor, blessing, and opportunity. When we offer our time, resources, talents, or encouragement to others, we create a ripple effect that often returns to us in ways we cannot immediately predict. Generosity is not measured by the size of the gift, but by the willingness of the heart to share and uplift. Each act of giving, whether large or small, sends a signal that we are ready to participate in the flow of abundance. This willingness to give fosters trust, builds relationships, and creates an environment where cooperation and goodwill thrive. In this way, generosity multiplies favor because it aligns our intentions with principles of reciprocity, kindness, and care, allowing blessings to expand beyond what we could have orchestrated alone. Practicing generosity requires intentionality and mindfulness. It is easy to give when it is convenient, but true generosity often calls for selflessness, patience, and discernment. It involves seeing the needs of others and responding with compassion, even when we may not immediately benefit. This mindset fosters a sense of connectedness, reinforcing the understanding that our actions impact more than just ourselves. Generosity also has the power to transform circumstances that appear limited or challenging. When we give from what we have, rather than what we do not, we demonstrate faith, trust, and a positive expectation that abundance exists in ways beyond our comprehension. In doing so, we create spiritual momentum that opens doors, attracts favorable opportunities, and positions us to receive blessings in ways that are both meaningful and sustainable. The impact of generosity is not confined to material giving. It extends to kindness, encouragement, mentorship, and service. Offering wisdom to someone seeking guidance, a listening ear to someone in distress, or time to support a worthy cause are all expressions of generosity that cultivate favor. These acts create networks of goodwill and connection that enrich our lives as much as the lives of those we serve. Generosity amplifies opportunity because it shifts focus from scarcity to abundance, from self-interest to shared growth. By investing in the well-being of others, we invite a natural cycle of reciprocity that allows blessings to multiply in our own lives, often in unexpected and transformative ways. Ultimately, generosity multiplies favor because it demonstrates a heart aligned with principles of abundance, care, and service. It reminds us that giving is not a loss, but an investment in the flow of life, a force that attracts opportunity, blessing, and fulfillment. By cultivating a lifestyle of generosity, we expand the potential for favorable circumstances to appear, strengthen relationships, and create a legacy of positivity that resonates far beyond our immediate surroundings. In embracing generosity, we not only uplift others, but also prepare ourselves to receive greater blessings, amplifying the cycle of favor and abundance that is always available to those who give with sincerity, courage, and faith. Life is full of challenges, and trials are an inevitable part of the journey. However, it is through these very trials that resilience is built, character is strengthened, and the foundation for future blessings is established. Resilience is not simply enduring hardship, it is the ability to adapt, learn, and grow stronger through adversity. Every challenge presents an opportunity to develop patience, courage, and wisdom that cannot be acquired in times of ease. By facing trials with a mindset of perseverance, we demonstrate the strength of our spirit and our readiness to receive the rewards that are waiting beyond the struggle. Difficult moments are not meant to defeat us, but to prepare us for higher levels of purpose and achievement, shaping us into individuals capable of handling greater responsibilities and opportunities. Developing resilience begins with perspective. Challenges often appear overwhelming because we focus on the difficulty rather than the lesson embedded within it. By shifting our focus from what is wrong to what can be learned, we transform obstacles into tools for growth. Every trial carries a message, an insight, or a skill that equips us for the next stage of life. Resilience is cultivated when we consciously choose to extract value from difficult situations rather than succumb to frustration or despair. It is reinforced by patience, faith, and the understanding that every season of struggle has a purpose. This perspective enables us to approach life's challenges not as setbacks, but as opportunities to strengthen our mind, heart, and spirit, ensuring that we are better prepared for the blessings and responsibilities that lie ahead. Resilience is also expressed through consistent action despite discomfort. It is one thing to endure silently. It is another to continue moving forward with determination, even when outcomes are uncertain. Each small step taken in the midst of difficulty is a demonstration of strength, courage, and commitment to the journey. The ability to persist under pressure not only builds confidence, but also signals readiness to handle success when it arrives. Resilient individuals are able to maintain focus on their goals while navigating obstacles, recognizing that challenges are temporary, but the lessons and strength gained are permanent. This approach allows us to remain steadfast, disciplined, and proactive, cultivating a mindset that transforms adversity into opportunity and hardship into preparation for greater achievement. Ultimately, resilience through trials ensures that we do not miss the blessings waiting for us beyond our challenges. By embracing adversity as a teacher and stepping forward with courage, we build the capacity to receive life's rewards with wisdom and gratitude. Trials refine our character, clarify our priorities, and enhance our capacity to appreciate the value of the breakthroughs that follow. Resilience is not just surviving, it is thriving through the storms, emerging stronger, wiser, and more capable of recognizing and embracing the abundance and opportunities that are prepared for us. Through resilience, every trial becomes a stepping stone toward fulfillment, ensuring that we are ready to walk fully into the blessings that await on the other side of difficulty. Opportunities and blessings often arrive in ways that are subtle, unexpected, or disguised as ordinary circumstances. Recognizing the moment requires awareness, attentiveness, and a willingness to act decisively when the right opportunity presents itself. Life's most significant blessings do not always come announced with fanfare. They can appear through conversations, chance encounters, new responsibilities, or sudden inspirations. Being present and mindful enables us to discern the potential hidden within these moments. It is not enough to hope or wish for good fortune. We must cultivate a heightened sense of perception, tuning into the signals that indicate opportunity is near. Recognizing the moment transforms ordinary experiences into pivotal turning points that can significantly shape our lives, guiding us toward growth, achievement, and fulfillment. Awareness is cultivated through intentional focus, reflection, and attentiveness to the world around us. By observing our environment and listening to guidance, whether it comes from intuition, experience, or trusted sources, we become more capable of identifying moments that require action. Often, these moments come quickly and may pass just as swiftly if we are not prepared to respond. It is therefore crucial to cultivate clarity and discernment, understanding that timing and readiness go hand in hand. Recognizing the moment is not passive. It requires a mindset that is alert, receptive, and willing to take calculated steps. Every opportunity missed due to inattention is a reminder that blessings often demand both awareness and courage to act. Preparation and recognition are inseparable. The ability to seize the right moment is strengthened by prior effort, knowledge, and readiness. When we have honed our skills, cultivated resilience, and maintained focus on our purpose, we are positioned to respond effectively when opportunities arise. Even subtle hints or small openings can become gateways to significant advancement when approached with confidence and intention. Conversely, moments of indecision, hesitation, or doubt can result in missed potential. Recognizing the moment requires both confidence in our preparation and trust in our judgment, ensuring that we do not overlook or underestimate the opportunities that life places before us. Ultimately, recognizing the moment is about cultivating sensitivity, insight, and courage. It involves seeing beyond the surface, understanding the significance of timing, and acting in alignment with purpose. Those who are alert, prepared, and willing to act transform fleeting chances into meaningful breakthroughs, turning ordinary situations into life-changing experiences. By being attentive, reflective, and decisive, we open ourselves to the flow of opportunity and blessing that surrounds us. Recognizing the moment ensures that we are not passive observers in our own lives but active participants, capable of embracing the breakthroughs, growth, and abundance that are prepared for us. Every moment holds the potential for transformation. The key is to see it clearly and respond boldly when it arrives. Breakthroughs do not happen by accident. They require intentional action, readiness, and the courage to move forward when opportunity presents itself. Stepping into a breakthrough is the moment when preparation, faith, and perseverance intersect with timing. It is the culmination of effort, growth, and resilience that allows a significant shift to occur in our lives. Often, the path to a breakthrough has been paved with lessons learned through challenges, moments of waiting, and consistent faith in the unseen. Recognizing that these experiences were shaping and preparing us helps us approach the breakthrough with confidence and clarity. The breakthrough is not simply the reward, it is the confirmation that our persistence, trust, and effort have aligned with the forces that guide our purpose, creating a new season of opportunity and abundance. Stepping into a breakthrough requires confidence and courage. Fear of the unknown can make us hesitate, even when the signs are clear. This is why faith and trust are critical. They enable us to act despite uncertainty. A breakthrough often demands that we leave familiar patterns, comfort zones, or old habits behind, embracing the new possibilities before us. This transition is not always easy, but it is necessary. By taking decisive action, we demonstrate readiness to receive the fullness of what is prepared for us. Each step taken toward the breakthrough, no matter how small, signals commitment and aligns us further with the outcomes that reflect our purpose and potential. Inaction, by contrast, delays or diminishes the blessings that are ready to manifest in our lives. Preparation, awareness, and action are all required to fully embrace a breakthrough. The